Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. I'm Lisa, and this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Cross Watchers. If you don't know what I mean by that, in the description below, there is a playlist, and in the playlist is an introduction video that will explain what that means and what general readings like this mean and how to interpret them. So, let's go ahead and get started. The signs that came up were Virgo twice, Taurus twice, Libra twice. I'm sorry, not Libra. The signs that came up twice: Virgo, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. And the other signs that came up were just Capricorn, Pisces, Gemini, Libra. And the numbers that came up were 99, which is endings bring new beginnings. 33, the master teacher number, the number of collaboration. And 11, which is the number of our foundation. This is about the first house, the third, the fourth, the seventh, the eighth, and the ninth. This is the first house, the house of self, who we are, and how the world sees us. This is about the third house, the people around us, the social house, people who influence us. This is about the fourth house, which is the house of home, family, security, stability. The seventh house, the house of partnerships, all partnerships, especially those within the home and family. This is about the eighth house. This is about transforming these relationships. And how do we do that? Through our religion, our spirituality, our expansion, travel, growth. So let me go ahead and get into the pre-shuffle channel and the message for Cancer and Cross Watchers. We must stay determined and move forward in our spiritual growth. We must stay determined to shine our light in the darkness, because joy comes through our spiritual growth. Be prepared for any possibility at this time. You already have the shifted perspective, so hang on to the shifted perspective, but not be resistant to the change. Remember, when you give anything, you also receive. Review your progress as you've invested well into learning your karmic lessons and you've completed them successfully. Just remember to nurture yourself, even if it means putting those who aren't nurturing your growth and development into boundaries. Time to choose what's best for your highest good over your unhealthy emotional patterns for another. It's time to meditate, pause, and reflect about your foundation as an individual before you proceed with any home or family relationship or make any decisions one way or another. You must make sure that those around you that have influence over you are healthy influences for you. If not, it's time to take a break from them, because keeping negative influences in your life creates an energetic block for you, which will halt all positive movement forward in your lives. Be mindful of how you're spending and saving your money at this time, because money is energy. Don't hang on to unhealthy attachments to money, people, or behavioral mental patterns, for it will hinder your growth and steal your joy. The past pain has been released, but where is your joy? Your joy is your strength. You know who you must create boundaries with and maintain them. We are called to be in our integrity and surround ourselves with those in their integrity at this time, because birds of a feather flock together. So blackbirds can't really mix with bluebirds, or that's an example, meaning a bird that has darkness in them. They can't mix with someone who is of the light, and vice versa, because it will drag the person of the light down to be around the darkness. There is a home and family situation that calls for honest and open communication. When this honest communication occurs, it leaves behind all negative influences, or it has the potential of doing so. Walking away from those who are not vibrationally aligned with you is doing what you know is right for you. This is the spiritual quest in which you will only find fulfillment in when you are standing in your truth, your authenticity, and your joy. And surround your inner circle with those who are energetically aligned with you, doing similar things for themselves while lifting each other up on the journey. If this cannot happen in your home family situation, it's time to separate yourself. We must invest in our own personal healthy boundaries to finally close out the karmic cycles once and for all. This includes being positive and determined to be in our joy and our light. Watch your life transform when you enact and maintain healthy boundaries for yourself and others. We must release the past self or old way of being and not loving ourselves correctly, and let God and work his magic in our lives. A better future is coming to those who care. And nourish themselves in the appropriate ways. You will be filled with peace as your old self dies and a new, healthier self emerges. That is the true completion of the spiritual transformation that is required. Being healthy, getting healthy, and staying healthy at all costs. In the description in the playlist, there's also videos about creating boundaries, self-care, personal responsibility. If you haven't seen those videos, you probably should. We have the world with the lovers. This whole thing has always been about making the right choices when it concerns those that we love, and making these choices from the heart in a healthy way. What is the divine and the universal energies doing to help Cancer and the cross watchers right now? Please and thank you. The lovers. Make choices from your heart. Deep emotional commitments. The power of love has the power to transform anything. It just takes work to get healthy. Eight of Swords reverse. So we've released mental patterns and belief systems that don't serve us. This is the Hermit. This came up in the pre-shuffle. It's coming up again. Joy through spiritual growth. Being a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, promotions. Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is directly relating to this Eight of Swords reverse. Freeing your mind. So God in the universe wants to congratulate you for freeing your mind because that gives you victory. And this leads us to the Page of Pentacles. There's an excellent opportunity being offered to you. It could be a scholarship or pursuit of education, or it could just be learning something new about yourself and the journey. But it's time to get to work. The World at the bottom of the deck. This is successful completion of cycles. Releasing worry and anxiety. Hallelujah. That is wonderful news. There's been a lot of mental work that's been done. Now it's time for boundaries. Could be dealing with Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But this journey, this transformation that we're making and completing, it's all about the work on ourselves and what we must do to protect ourselves. What are the angels doing to help in this situation, please and thank you? Release this from Five of Swords energy. Release this from Eight of Swords energy. Bottom of the deck, Six of Cups. Page of Wands at the top. Angels are providing us with motivation. Lifts up those who are fallen and humiliated. Anyone. So the Empress is coming out of this Five of Swords energy. We don't have the desire to know anymore. We've released that. And we've acquired the wisdom. The wisdom for transformation. There's a transformation happening within our fifth house at this time. Romance, children, pets, creativity, and matters of the heart. Clarified by the Empress. Fertility and fruitfulness assures peace between married couples or those that share life together. In the same home. Eight of Swords is being released. Angels are providing truth and justice, protection from enemies who would steal one's fortune. Clarified by the Moon. deep transformation in the 5th house. The moon is actually pointing to the Empress. The Empress is the embodiment of all queens, the divine feminine, who is receiving divine revelation. Divine feminine who is revealing messages at the behest of Gabriel. Watch out that you are not using your power to destroy, but to use your power to uplift and heal. The Chariot with the 7 of Swords. God nurtures and maintains everything. Perseverance, success in conflict, overcoming adversity. In the areas of knowledge of good and evil. Appeases divine anger and cures epilepsy. Any conflicts that may arise will be overcome because of the knowledge of good and evil in this situation. You know what was good, what was bad, and you know what was the ugly. Page of Cups is clarified by the King of Pentacles and Strength. So there very well could be an apology coming from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with Leo in their chart. Divine comfort gives consolation and protection from one's enemies. This is about stability, home, and family as well. King of Pentacles, 34, breaks down to a 7. This is about commitments. Commitment of the home, stability. Strength, card 16, also a 7. 477. Loyalty. Delivery from those who seek to oppress. Brings victory. Obedience. Causes harmony and peace. Calms anger in anyone. So, when this King of Pentacles with Leo in her chart comes forth to apologize, to give comfort and consolation and protection, it brings a victory like no other. Victory as the Chariot. Because this person knows what they did and what happened. And they know it wasn't for their highest good. And they want to fix that. With, try to heal the situation with apologies. To talk it out. To calm anger in anyone. Please clarify these energies further. Holy Spirit, please, thank you. The Empress has been defensive and feeling like they're wanting to give up. Because of this 5 of Swords energy. But really all they need to do is give up the 5 of Swords energy. Bottom of the deck, the World in reverse. Unfinished business between the Empress and the King of Pentacles. Seven of Wands at the top of the deck in reverse. This is guards being let down in order to have this conversation. Five of Swords, the Empress, and the Nine of Wands. The Empress is giving up on manipulation and deception. There's no room for that in the Empress's life anymore. There's no room for the Eight of Swords anymore either. She knows this now through her intuition and through what has been mirrored to her from the King of Pentacles reversed. King of Pentacles in reverse has also released old paradigms, belief systems that don't benefit him either. The Chariot, the Seven of Swords with the Two of Wands. It's all about making a choice to stop lying to yourself. Because when you stop lying to yourself, you can then really truthfully be truthful with others. Page of Cups, King of Pentacles, Strength, the Empress. The Empress's energy is providing strength to the King of Pentacles at this time. Strength to be able to come forth with this apology, with this communication that has been overdue here. Divine timing. Bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man in the reverse. This is second time this has come up in two different decks. This came up in the pre-shuffle channel. This is about gaining perspective and clarity. Card of Pisces. And that clarity is about this Nine of Swords energy. The clarity is about releasing the anxiety, releasing the stress, the overthinking. Five of Swords, the Empress, the Nine of Wands gets the Wheel of Fortune. So because she's giving up on Five of Swords energy, the manipulation, she starts a brand new cycle. A very freeing cycle. Eight of Swords, the Moon, King of Pentacles reversed with the Five of Swords. The King of Pentacles reversed is still dealing with Five of Swords energy at this time, because they're still in the energy of manipulating, whether they're manipulating themselves or others or both. But that's being revealed to them through their intuition by Gabriel. The Chariot, Seven of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Cups reversed. So this is about making the choice between love or self-deception. You gonna lie to yourself? Or are you going to be in your authenticity and move forward? Page of Cups, King of Pentacles, Strength, the Empress gets a Six of Wands. So when this communication and apology happens, there will be victory. There will be success in it. But King of Pentacles Are you going to make that choice? Your victory depends on that. You need to come correct to the Empress. You know who that is. The Empress is the person that you live with, the person that you have been sharing a life with. And the love has been upside down. Page of Swords comes out. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. There's been a lot of watching and spying and observing going on. What's been observed? What's been learned? That nobody's happy in this situation. Three of Cups reversed. Could potentially be a third party situation, but it doesn't have to be. It can just mean that the joy is gone. And the fears and the secrets and the lies, they need to come out. And what's it about? This love partnership.